This is the grid. Petsuto on pole, GC out of 2, Mark Green, and J-Mac from California. We race pre-final B. From the inside, second row of the grid, Mark Green behind Petsuto, Marco Verde. For the Pantano by Dam team, shoots into second place, and he's immediately followed in the EKS kart. So we had 3 drivers going very wide at the top of the circuit coming onto the track. P11 has been in scintillating form this weekend. Emma Boschetto from Padova, not too far from Venice, as we have one of the Tony karts going rallycross. The Ward Racing driver, J-Mac, John McLellan. For Ward Racing in the background as well. P5 from that. After that great start, Emma Boschetto has come to grief. We have lost the Zanki Motorsport driver, also Robert Paulbauer. Though Robert has continued on in 747, but way down in 29th position. Emma is out. She's been brilliant this weekend. È stata bravissima questa settimana. Leading from Diascoli. John Hahn has gone through to P3. John McLellan to P4. As Joelle Carrier has fallen right down the field. And now we've lost Josh Bergman as well. Josh Bergman, well, he's still there, but he's dropped down to 20. The Kiddix Driver Performance Team. It's now Bo Casagrande from Bunbury in West Australia, 49.198 on debut in WSK. Bo Casagrande puts in the fastest lap of the race. Bo from Bunbury down the field behind his countryman Axel Gore. But Casagrande is the fastest on the circuit. Sideways on the exit, spectacular from Giuseppe Noviello. Holds on to the Vortex powered Tony kart. Just look at the front spoiler. Let's hope. He currently runs in P4 from the Californian J-Mac, John McLellan, Leopardi, Verde, Mark Green ahead of Colucci, Matthias Brajol. What a race for the AKM Antonelli Motors. Inside the Italian, Northern Italian, Coste will be joined by Enea Petsuto, who comes out of the final corner to take the checkered flag. Move up the inside by J-Mac on the final corner. The American takes P4. Petsuto wins it. Diascoli, Hahn, J. McLellan, John from Redondo Beach in California in the United States of America. Finishes P4, takes Noviello on the last corner of the last lap. Redondo Beach. Sorry, no need for the Italian accent there. And I think my attempt at a Californian accent was even worse. Regardless, it was a great result from J-Mac. He will start inside third row of the grid for the final. It will be Costa. Petsuto will join Kalin Costa on the front row of the grid for the final. Diascoli second, Hahn, and with that last lap, last corner move, John McLellan, the Californian, for the Swedish Ward Racing team, finishes P4. And we'll start on the third row of the grid with Joelle Carrier. $35°C, still less, 4 less than we had yesterday. 15 laps of this 1,234 meter circuit, the original kart national junior final. The grid looks like this. Radu Bashescu Prigov, second of the Romanians who have been in great form here this weekend. Elton, the championship leader. J-Mac from Redondo Beach in California is alongside GC out of 6. We race! Platon-Kovtunenko at the back of your screen, or at the back of the field, the top of your screen regardless. The Ukrainian won't win here this afternoon. It was here in the grass. He's rejoined it way down at the bottom of the field. As we see Petsuto drive up the inside, and a crash coming out of turn 7 onto the back straight has taken out 3 cars. The yellow flag is flying. Petsuto is leading. Kostea, the pole sitter, back to second place. Starting on the 8th row of the grid, he's crossed the line at the end of turn 1, lap 1, in 22nd position. Cards at the top of your screen. Kolovos also out. Perman, Chantutsuna, and Rodriguez as well. Ahead of his countryman, Radu Pajeshko Prekop. J-Mac, the Californian. John McLellan from Daniel Ferguson. The Northern Irish Englishman. As we see McLellan down the inside. Nice move by the American to take the second of the 2 Romanians. J-Mac into P5. The Bodman Kart Racing team, Kostea, McLellan, Garoon, Leopardi, Diascoli, Mark Green, Marco Verde. McLellan is on the back of the pole sitter. This is a fabulous turn of speed for the American. Callan Kostea, who has dominated this week, winning all of his heats in the pre-final this morning. A perfect run, but does not have the speed to match here this afternoon. He's trying to get by and take the championship leader. Elton head force. McLellan for Ward Racing, the TM powered. Paralleling into the turn 8 hairpin, not this time. Head force was lucky then. Very fortunate that Kostea did not attack because McLellan was there to pounce as well. Radu Basheshko Prikop has joined the long list of retirements, as has Daniel Ferguson. We're down to 27 of the original 36 starters. Petsuto Carrera now head force with some breathing space. Across the line at 118.9 kilometers an hour. He would take the title from Colton, who's only worked his way back into 16th position. That's where the Texans started. Moscar, Dihan, Colucci, Noviello, Putzas, the Venetian, Alex Puligedo, and then the Texans second in the series, Colton Snickenberg. Petsuto with the race lead with 2 purple sectors. Will surely go purple this time. He does. 49.110. Fastest on circuit as we go into the second half of the OKN Junior Final. Petsuto would take 3rd in the title. Elton would claim Romanian takes the Swede. Elton fights back. Then it's J-Mac from Lawrence Leopards. Lorenzo Leopardi for the Monster K factory team takes the Californian. Kostea at the moment would be denied a podium. Carrera, head force. Elton currently on 294 points. Colton in 15th would be second on 214. McLellan, the Californian from Leopardi, Victor and Luigi. Kostea almost into the back of Elton, who white lines it, now starting to defend. Here comes McLellan, the Californian, on the back of the Romanian. The Swede does lead this battle. Petsuto, and now leads outright. Carrera in P2. McLellan falls back to 6, and with that they have breathing space back into P5. The Californian injustice. The Callan Kostea for Gold Star Racing just moves the American. Defense from J-Mac. 48.897. He's 0.2 of a second faster than every other driver. He's the only party skates under brakes. Back to J-Mac. McLellan, the Californian. And McLellan, Kostea, Mark Green. That's Marco Verde for Pantano by Dam. And get up onto the podium in the final round of the WSK Euro Series here at Cremona. McLellan now trying to attack Leopardi. There is 0.28 of a second between, well, you can see The Swede holding off the Italian. And then the Californian for Ward Racing, that's John McLellan. P5 has had a fabulous week here at Cremona. No one better than Enea Pezzuto. Cadet has a perfect run through the heats. Rounds the final corner to take that checkered flag. Across the line in P2. Don't you worry, child. It's not something McLellan has taken Leopardi on the last lap of the race. The American home in P4, the word correctly. This is how he did it. It was Callan Costea from pole position after Pezzuto unsuccessfully. But a great performance from Joelle Cadet. Finishing P2. Defense from Elton, from Leopardi and Costea. What could have been fast all weekend. John McLellan, the Californian, misses the podium by a single position. But it's been a brilliant week for the American Ward Racing driver. Enea Pezzuto, though, has won the race for team driver Joelle Cadet in the EKS Modena engines 1 and 2. And then the TM-powered Paralin for the Modena kart racing team. Don't be confused of Elton, the new champion, in third. McLellan takes Leopardi for fourth on the last lap of the race. Costea